timing is everything, and timing is something that we cannot control. As long as like whatever you're doing is serving that, you turning up and doing your workouts and doing your meditations on the balcony and doing your videos and content and things like that will, like, it all builds towards these things, and you don't know when it's gonna happen, which is fine. But accepting that is the tough thing.
That's what I'm fighting. That's what my brain has been trying to fight. Like, accepting that this is not working for me at the moment, because it's, like you said, it's like this for a reason, and it's like this because it has to be like this for now. But that's where I've been fighting emotionally and mentally, is like I refuse to accept that this is not working out for me as of the moment.
I don't think like it's not working. I just think accepting where you are right now is important. It's not about accepting that it's not working, because it is working. It is working, but it's just your definition of what working is. Detaching from this outcome is, I think, the only way that you're going to find peace of mind until it comes.
And when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says,
what does detachment even look like?
One day I'm going to figure out a legitimate microphone for when I talk to you guys on my vlogs, but for now I'm going to make do with my phone, because I am sick and tired of having not clear and crisp audio. So please bear with me doing this. It's cute. I got the idea from Ayin, so I think I need to get over myself, you guys. I do. I feel like I'm in my own way, to be frank about that. This week's challenge by my life coach, as you guys heard at the start of this video, is that I need to, number one, accept that I am still in the process and the journey and not in the destination just yet. And number two, detach from the ever-clawing clench that I have over my dream. And that's not to say that I have to give up on my dream or completely let go of it. It only means that I need to stop revolving my life around it, because me making my life all about that dream is making me lose my freaking mind. I feel like I'm going crazy, legitimately. Just being desperate over this and thinking about it 24/7 and worrying about it 24/7 and trying to control things I can't control. It's making me go insane, and it's not good for my mental health. So we are going to detach this week by letting the dream happen for us when it is time and when God and the universe says that it is time, instead of taking control and forcing it to happen for us. In short, we are going to try extra hard to trust the process and to trust the universe and to trust God. Give him full reign, just full control over our lives, and we are just going to try to exist and live for now. Open close parenthesis, we're still gonna work hard for it, you know, but we're not going to try to control it as much as we usually do, as much as I usually do, where it is to a point where I legitimately feel like I'm going insane and will die. So, yeah.
you have to. And it's really tough and it's rough and nothing's working. But there's something inside of you that says, because you don't know.
Whoa. Okay, so I made spam fries, right? And listen to this. Listen to this. Wait, before, it looks like this. I used cornstarch instead of flour this time. And listen. It's extra crunchier. They're so good. Hello, so I just finished having coffee, eating breakfast, and reading my book outside, which is something that I try to do on the daily. And now I'm going to go and light my lavender incense and do a very, very small meditation session before work, because usually when I do this, I feel a lot more composed, a lot calmer, and a lot more grounded before jumping into what I have to do for the day for my job. It'll do wonders for you, especially when you're experiencing a lot of anxiety or feeling overwhelmed by work. It's a really good way to like keep yourself composed and not succumb to the negative feelings. So you've seen me do this yesterday, right? We're just gonna do it again. How do I detach? Like how? Like what does detachment look like?
I mean, I think the main term is not being gigil.
Okay. That's like what I am right now.
Kasi kung mas gigil ka, you can't think clearly. Your brain like becomes so muddled and crowded. You start thinking of all the problems before it even happens. Like, and you become so like, what do you call it? Like tunnel vision towards it, because you're worrying about things that you can't even control, or it's not even in front of you. It's things that you have zero control over, versus like, what is your current reality like? What can you do today? Not even today, what can you do right now? Because like everything else, like worrying about how am I supposed to get there, I don't even know. Those are all irrelevant because they haven't even happened. All you can really do is just have space for your present.
That's so true though.
Like it's good to have goals. It's good to, have an idea of what you want, but like, I feel like what your coach is seeing with you right now, it's that he is seeing that you're too worried about it, and it's to the point that it's hindering you from getting there because you're worrying about it too much. Like when we were talking about your plans for YouTube and stuff like that, you were second guessing everything. You were second guessing your shot. You were second guessing what to vlog for the day. You were second guessing what to vlog tomorrow. You were second guessing what you were gonna vlog on Friday. And it's being able to create space so that all those negative emotions aren't what's occupying me 100%, but rather just moving that a little bit aside so that I can be still functional and healthy and productive while working with it to overcome it. And one way to be able to make space is simply noting the negative thoughts, acknowledging that it's there, acknowledging that you do have fear, acknowledging that you do have doubt, but in a very non-judgmental way.
I just took a couple photos for the new launch of the Lana Soft and Dewy Moisturizing Cream. This is not sponsored. I genuinely love this moisturizing cream, you guys. Lana, I swear, the entire line of Lana as a skincare brand has become my ultimate favorite of all skincare of all time. And they came out with a moisturizing cream. I'm very oily, so I like gel types of moisturizers more because it's lighter on my skin. But this is a cream. I'm in love with this because it's still light on my oily skin. It doesn't stay on top. It sinks in and it dries really smoothly and really comfortably. And it just feels so good and refreshing on the face. They really got the ultimate correct formula for this. Anyway, I got a 10% off code in case you guys are interested. They have launched it just recently on the 26th of November. So you can type it down in the checkout and you'll get 10% off. But yeah, just to further prove that I really, really freaking love Lana, I'm gonna take you guys on a little journey with me. These are all my empty Lana stuff. And then I've gotten more Lana stuff recently. So these are the ones that I've recently opened up and I've started using again. And then we head into my bathroom under my sink. And I've got more Lana in here that it pretty much stocked up on it. I got more of the Skin Protect sunblock in the biggest size because this is my favorite facial sunblock of all time. You will not see me using anything else. After I discovered this, there's no turning back. Epic holy grail. And 2 large bottles of the DNA repair elixir because I died when I ran out of my first bottle, and that was when I realized how much I needed it in my life and how much I couldn't live without it. So I stocked up on 2 bottles, and I still have 1 full bottle that I just opened. I am that insane about this.
Let's say hi.
No one's saying hi, but people are there. I am streaming.
Sweetheart, it's a bit delayed.
I'm streaming! Ooh. Hi, baby! Why is there tissue on the floor? Starbucks! I haven't had Starbucks in a really long time, but David treated me to one for breakfast, so here it is!
I don't think it's you. I think it might be, I don't know. Should I leave and come back?
I got a bucket of crisp cut fries. It's pretty huge. I didn't get the bucket. David bought it for me. Why did you think a bucket was...
Oh, that's much bigger than I thought it would be. I thought
Exactly.
it would be like a potato corner thing.
It is not a potato corner thing. It's a legitimate KFC bucket.
I didn't realize.
Dango.
Oh, my mom's not gonna eat this. Oh yeah, it's dip. It comes with like spicy Thousand Island dip.
Look at that. Where are we going? We're going to skate. This is the best. No one will see us fail. Yeah.
I didn't know.
You can't see it, and it kind of hurts your eyes, but I lost 30 subscribers. My channel hasn't been doing well for a really long time now, and for about 2 years, I think, I've been stuck at the 14,000 subscriber mark. I was averaging out at around 200, and the thing is, that's still the numbers that I'm hitting. But recently, I've been hitting less. So it almost feels like my channel has been regressing because I haven't even been hitting my averages anymore. And on top of that, my subscriber count is going nowhere. I never get more subscribers. I always lose them. Not to say that no one ever subscribes to me anymore. People do, but the thing is, the number of people that unsubscribe far outweighs the number of people who find me and subscribe to me. But the reason why I'm talking about this like this is because this week was about learning detachment and is about learning to accept my reality as it is without judgment, without negativity or bitterness or spite, but just to accept that this is where I am right now and it's okay. And just because this is how tough things are for me right now, dream-wise and channel-wise, doesn't mean I'm never gonna get anywhere. When I saw that -30 sign on the subscriber count, it took a lot of mental and physical effort to reel myself back in and stop myself from spiraling and getting into that very, very never-ending black hole of all the crappy things that I feel a lot. My identity is my dream, and my dream is my channel. So it's very personal. It's not just a hobby that I can set aside. It is who I am because that is who I want to be. And then I stopped to think, well, does losing 30 subscribers matter? Does that matter? If we're looking at the bigger picture of becoming a full-time YouTuber, which means a high sub count and a high view count, yeah, that matters. That's 30 people. That is a setback for me. Might not seem like a lot to you guys, but when you are a small creator like me who only has 14,000, 30 people is a lot. And that's only 30 people for this month. Imagine how many more I have lost over the year. It matters logically speaking, but personally, it doesn't have to matter if I don't want it to matter. And I think that might be the key to my detachment this week, is that I don't have to put a lot of weight onto things that I feel like do not serve me anymore. And seeing my declining number of subscribers and hurting over it does not serve my higher purpose, does not serve my higher good, and does nothing for my happiness. So I am going to detach from what could easily be a black hole of frustration and anger and bitterness that I could fall into, and just for once choose what I want to matter to me instead of letting what I think people care about be what matters to me. I don't want losing that number of people to matter. I don't want to look at the minus 30 and bend myself backwards to get it back. I want to focus on the things that serve my highest good. I want to focus on the things that make me happy, like going back and creating content that makes me feel fulfilled, that at the same time provides a lot of depth and insight and learnings to my viewers who care about it. And I want to put all that time into creating something that fulfills me, that I think would be good to have out there on the internet, you know? So I want to choose to not hurt over it. I want to choose to not let it matter. And through that, I've detached.